Welcome to the EPO training videos. Part 7, 1, Regression. Let's click on the ribbon, the Modeling tab. Click on the regression icon at the Modeling menu. A pop-up window will be opened. Let's start with a population selection, which you can change by clicking on the respective radio buttons. All means all imported units. Selected means the currently selected units, excluding the filtered units. Predefined population is the units that were selected when creating this regression model. If the selected units are changed by applying any filter, this predefined population will not be impacted for the model until it is recalculated. Let's click on Configure Partition. A pop-up window will be opened for the partition configuration. We will explain partition in details with another training video. This time, let's randomly set 80% of the population as learning, and the remaining as testing partitions. You can either use the sliding bars, or use the text box to set the testing and learning partitions. As you change the percentage, you will see the unit count changes respectively. When you click on Apply, window will be closed and the partition will be applied to the model. You will see the partition percentage, and the number of units, at the partition section. Before the calculation, variables must be selected. You can select the output variable by clicking on the radio buttons in the Variables section. Let's select the passenger count as the output variable. Input variables are set by clicking on the checkboxes. Let's select flight count as the input variable. Then, click on Calculate. The relationships between the selected variables is shown with the results table. You may take a moment to go through the definitions at the screen if you are not familiar with these statistics terms. The equation has the form y equals a plus b times x. To better understand and visualize this equation, here is a snapshot from the scatter plot at the Discovery menu, with the same population and variables. You can see the graph with the regression line, corresponding to this equation. Y, passenger count, is the dependent output variable, x, flight count, is the independent input variable. A is the y-intercept, indicates the location where the regression line intersects with y-axis. B is the slope of the line, indicates the steepness of the regression line. The intercept and the slope define the linear relationship between two variables, and can be used to estimate an average rate of change. With this, we can say that, roughly there are 84 passengers per flight. Changing the route from single route to domestic international, let's differentiate these two types of flights with different regression lines. Click on the radio button next to the domestic international attribute. Then click on the Calculate. Now we have two equations, for the two attributes. Giving the snapshot again from the scatter plot, you can see the two different regression lines. There are roughly 165 passengers per the domestic flights, and 231 for the international flights. We can test the regression formulas, by applying them to the configured 20% testing partition. When regression formulas are applied to the testing partition, it represents the testing population with 99.1% accuracy on average of the population. You can drill down the testing and learning populations by using the other available calculations and attributes. Thanks for watching.